Welcome to the family. Not long ago you'd find the answers were so crystal clear. Within a day you find yourself living in constant fear. Can you look at yourself now? Can you look at yourself?
So most people, when they do a build video, they sit there and do this long drawn out thing of here's a screw, we're going to put the screw in the hole. I have ADD and I'm not going to do all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build the thing, take a still shot, take a picture of it, maybe do a little video in between just to show you guys what I've done, and if I have any problems I will go ahead and record that problem so you guys see how I got it done, and then hopefully it'll help you out later on down the road if you get one of these and you decide you need to do it. We're going to get started with the fancy instruction manual here, which is a very detailed instruction manual. It gives you pictures on how to do everything. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so I got to give a big props to RC 4-wheel drive. The first thing out of the bag when I see first bag they want you is bag C. First thing I noticed right out of the box, or right out of the bag, is they have everything marked just fantastic. They've got all the different screws in little bags, different sizes, different shapes, set screws, button heads. They all have markings on them so you know which ones you need, where they're at. It's a very organized kit, and this makes me even more excited to put this together. So I will jump back into it, and if I notice anything, I will turn the camera back on. Alright, so first thing I noticed putting this thing together, I got a little bit into the build and there's this skid plate right here. Be real careful when you're putting these 10mm screws in right here because they don't come all the way through, and I'm using a power drill set on a very low setting and it still stripped the thread out a little bit, so I had to use a little extra thread locker there. I may wind up having to pull this out and put a longer screw in there. We'll see what happens by the time I get to the end of the build. It's fairly easy to get to, so we'll see what happens later on. Alright, so one thing that I noticed with these shackles is they have little nubs sticking out here. I had one of these I had on the inside, and you definitely do not want to do that because it will actually catch the axle. So the nubs, the little indentations, might be a common sense thing, I don't know, but I did it backwards, so I figured I'd let you know too. You just put the little nubs on the outside and it'll work out good. Alright, so one thing that I was pretty impressed with, first of all, these shocks look awesome, all aluminum, fantastic. There's no fluid in them, there's actually springs inside of these. But the way they attach to the bottom axle here, you actually got it's threaded down in here, so you run that in and then you just screw this lock nut on the back, or lock nut on the back to lock it in there so it doesn't come out. So it's pretty fantastic. By the way, I'll give you a close-up look at these. Nice, awesome shocks. These are the back ones. Pretty fantastic action there. Man, I love this kit. Alright, so my build is done. I hope you guys enjoyed the pictures and the little commentary that I had. This is the finished product. Pure awesomeness. Complete with the inner bead locks, servos I got on there. I just have to mount my motor, which I will do later on. Comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know if there's something I could do different for the next video, something that you guys may want to see that I didn't do. The next video that I am going to do is the unboxing of the body. Very excited about this. Cannot wait to get this whole thing together and take her out on her maiden voyage.